Today we're speaking about how to let go of control within your business. Hello, my name is Rebecca James. I am on a mission to show you that you are worthy just as you are, and that you are worthy to create the life and business you desire. So this is something that comes up a lot with clients. I hear them say that they find it difficult to let go of control. They don't feel like they're doing enough. They don't feel like there's enough hours in the day. And what I always say is, it's not a race. First off, it's not a race. Secondly, you're not a robot. I'm having a nice cup of tea here. You're not a robot. So, you cannot expect yourself to operate as a robot. And often when we actually step back and we take, this is a bit more centered, often when we take a step back and we rest and we have fun, we do something creative, move into our bodies, a lot more creative ideas come up and we gain a lot of clarity. For example, me, I used to spend weeks, literally weeks, trying to make one decision. And sometimes, of course, if it's a big decision, it takes me that long. But it used to take me weeks to make even the tiniest decision. And what I started doing is, now when I have a decision to make, I close my eyes and I visualize it. And I really tap into that. I do a bit of breath work. I tap into how it feels in my body, because this is the thing, is when we're constantly working out of our logical mind, when we're go, it needs to get done, I have this deadline, I have this, then we're operating out of that place of rush and scarcity and just from our logical mind, and really we're ignoring the signs in our bodies, we're ignoring our gut feeling, because we don't even know how it feels anymore. We don't even know how our gut feeling or gut instinct feels. Why? Because we don't stop to listen to it. We're just constantly on the go, trying to get more done, trying to be in more places, trying to please people. So this is really, really, really important, is to pause and feel into your body. Ask yourself what you really want. I have a visualization that really helps with this. So if you like, comment Shine and I will forward you a link to then be able to, you can also message me on Instagram, but I'll also leave a link in the caption as well that you can sign up to receive that meditation fully for free. And it really, really helps just to feel into your body, to visualize and to feel really empowered within yourself, in your gifts, and in the actions you take. So when it comes to all of this control, what that is saying is that you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting your abilities and your gifts, and that it's all going to work out. And when this happens, we tend to attach our self-worth a lot to an outcome. So, you know, if this fails, or if this doesn't work, or if this person doesn't sign up, or whatever it is, if I don't get this amount of people signed up, we then look at ourselves and it goes back to, I'm not enough and I don't belong and all of these. And trust me, I know, I really do. The story of I'm not enough has been my biggest ingrained belief that has held me back in so many areas of my life, and I've been actively working on this for a few years now, and I'm very, very, very aware of it. So this is why this is also like a mission for me to share this information, because I know how important it is, and a lot of us don't speak about this. A lot of us don't speak about self-worth and how to actually observe that, and how to know if your self-worth is high or not, for example. So if you are attaching your worthiness, your capabilities, your gifts to an outcome or a result, that is always, always, always going to be a recipe for a disaster. Why? Because everything in this world we can't control. Like, of course, our thoughts, of course, create our reality, and our beliefs create our reality, but sometimes things happen in the external world and we can't change other people. We can only start with ourselves. So sometimes things come up for other people, or maybe it's a lesson from the universe that this wasn't your time right now. For example, even right now, this is very recent for me because I was hosting a workshop today, and I rented a space and nobody showed up. And me a couple of months ago would have went straight to, I'm not good enough, why do I even bother, I'm never going to do this again. But because I have that awareness that that's my story, because I have the awareness that, okay, if something doesn't happen how I wanted it to happen or how I expected it to happen, that does not mean that I am a failure. That does not mean that what I have to share is not valuable. It can mean so many other things, and what I can do in this moment, and the best thing for me, is actually to take the lessons from that. So I actually got out a pen and paper like immediately, and I wrote down everything that I learned from this experience. And I did feel sad for about 2 or 3 minutes, and instead of pushing it down or distracting or going on social media, what I did instead was I actually sat and I asked, how do you feel in this moment? And I noticed, okay, I feel sad, I feel disappointed, I feel like a failure, I feel embarrassed. I wrote all those down on a piece of paper, and I felt it, and I said, okay, I feel this way, that's okay. And then it passed. It didn't stay stuck. It didn't, because often when we push something down, it stays stuck, it stays stagnant, and it just is there. It can be there for weeks, it can even be there for months, because we don't acknowledge it. So it's coming back to the feeling into your body, like I mentioned at the beginning, is feeling into your body and noticing how that feels, in your body, and acknowledging, okay, I feel stressed in this moment, okay, I feel sad, okay, I feel lonely, okay, I feel rejected. And just labeling it and acknowledging it and noticing where you feel that in your body. Oh my god, life changing. If you take anything from today, please take that, because it just makes life so much easier. And the thing is that life is hard. This is something that a lot of us don't, it sounds funny to say, but I genuinely believe that most people think that life shouldn't be hard. Like, they think that their life is just so hard, and why is it like this way? And the thing is that life is hard. We are humans. We are so complex. We have all of these emotions. We have all of these thoughts. How many thoughts? Isn't there like 90,000? I think that's just a guess, but there's like 90,000 thoughts that cross our mind every day. We are so complex. Life, there's love, there's loss, there's grief, there's death, there's conflict, there's life is hard. And I really feel like the sooner we accept that and we acknowledge that, life becomes so much easier, because we realize that when challenges arise, that's what they are. They're challenges, and challenges are there to help you grow. Challenges are there to learn from and to evolve and to make you resilient. So to recap what I just said there, tea time. To recap what I just said, if you feel like you are having this tight control, you're having scarcity mindset, and there's never enough time in the day, you can't get enough done, you're not enough. Number one, observe your thoughts. Your thoughts can be your best friends or your enemy, and for a lot of people it's their enemies because they're not aware of them. So first step is to be aware of your thoughts. Second step is to acknowledge the feelings. So start sitting with yourself when something comes up, when you feel something rushes over you and you feel angry or you feel sad or you feel frustrated, and stop. It can just take 2 minutes. Stop and acknowledge. Label the emotion and acknowledge and say, okay, I feel this way. And just acknowledge it. And once you get into this practice, I promise you, it will shift and move that energy so much quicker than when you ignore and suppress. And finally, remember that life is hard. Life is not easy. And I'm not saying that to be condescending. I'm saying that to remind you that challenges are there to learn from and to grow and to expand and to evolve, and this is the human experience. So I'm going to leave some links down below. I'm going to leave a link to my Instagram where you can message me. I'm ready for a one-on-one call, and I can support you with anything I spoke about. So message me, I'm ready, and we can have a short call. I can support you in that. Also, if you want the guided visualization that helps you to really feel into your body, I'll leave the link below. And don't forget to like, comment, share with anyone that you think will find this interesting, particularly a fellow entrepreneur. You can share with them, and yeah, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.